Hello, collective. Welcome back to Is This You, Tarot? And today we are pulling another listener suggestion. This is going to be for someone who is currently having financial difficulties. And we want to see if they're going to rise above, how and when. So let's see what kind of answers we're going to get with that today. I would assume this would not just be applying to the person who suggested it, but I know a lot of us are going through some of this similar difficulty lately. Okay, one of them jumped out. So we're going to put that on the top, show you there. Then we're going to have, oh, hang on, is my deck upside down? No, it is not upside down. Which one did I have? Okay. We have at the bottom of the deck, on the surface, 2 of Cups, then the Lovers, and then 4 of Pentacles. Scoot this over. So, to me, this looks hopeful. It looks like kind of a reset that should be coming. So if you think this is a reading that resonates with you, just stick with it and see what you think. So, don't just take the name of the card to mean something. The Fool doesn't mean anyone's being foolish, irresponsible. It's kind of like a leap of faith. So think of it as that. It's someone who cannot take it much longer. This is a moment where the universe is saying, it's okay. You're not meant to keep carrying this. And a new path is on the way. So if you can find something that looks like a new beginning for you, a new step to take, whether that is taking classes, getting a certificate, an apprenticeship, getting into a debt relief program, whatever makes sense to you that seems like a responsible choice. And again, use your own judgment for that. And, get multiple perspectives if you would like advice so that you can kind of weigh them all out. So look around for those signs of a new path that you can take and find something that you can trust rather than hanging on to whatever is failing you currently. the Two of Cups, that first layer under the surface we found under the bottom of the deck. This can show some type of help, a partnership. Maybe it's someone offering assistance. It doesn't have to be someone giving you money or lending you money. It can be someone giving you good advice, giving you some other type of practical support, like, hey, here is an idea. I bet you never thought of this. Oh, hey, you would be really great at this. Here's an opportunity you might not know about. Or some sort of collaboration. We all know a lot of people are collaborating right now. For example, the people who are moving into places for rent around me, a lot of them are collaborating, shall we say, sharing rent, roommates. Doesn't sound always conventional or always ideal, but then in some cases it is ideal, or it's a great way to save some money while you get on your feet. The next card, one more deep layer under the bottom of the deck, is the Lovers, which is sometimes called the Choice. So you may be seeing that you do have to make a choice. So remember, we were talking about that leap of faith and looking around for good ideas and opportunities, good advice. So you might actually come to find that you will be offered some opportunities to think about and have to make that choice that leads to that new beginning. Make the choice that's right for you, and it's not always the one that's familiar. And you do have to make a choice, not just kind of split yourself. Really go for what you think would be correct. Now, the final card, the deepest one that we pulled at the bottom of the deck, this is reflecting your fear. This is holding on too tightly because you're afraid of loss, staying in a situation because it feels safer, but it's potentially keeping you stuck. So in order to go through these steps that we talked about with these 3 cards, you may find that you need to kind of loosen your grip on what you're currently doing. So I like it. Overall. Again, just to recap, don't be afraid to get out there and get advice. And if anyone on here has advice to share, go ahead and do that. I know during this reading, I've shared a couple of things that I have done and that people around me have done to help kind of get yourself out of a situation. So please feel free to comment, and we can kind of collaborate and share our ideas together. And maybe we'll learn something new. One other thing I had found was look in your county to see if there are any programs for financial assistance or grants. I did a small business grant before, and that was an amazing opportunity. So yeah, just keep the suggestions coming, and let's all help each other. Find what opportunities you would like to explore, and do your own research, make your own decisions, and don't be afraid to go down one of those new paths and see what happens. A new beginning, any kind of movement, any kind of progress would be a great adventure for us. So I hope it resonated with you, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.